I'm not sure if we will actually play Nightcare Legions, because it was not clear to me if that required it to be played in person or not. But let's look at these rules and see what's up. So let's see. I've got the PDF pulled up. For everybody. Now this is really cute. This has this cute art on it. Nightcare Legions by Dalton and Drake. This TTRPG is dedicated to all of those young and old who are struggling with their nightmares. These nightmares may take many forms, but their effect is the same. Nightmares can make you feel sad, lonely, angry, isolated, or any combination of many other emotions. That is their sinister nature. Know that you are not alone. There are many others struggling with their own nightmares. Others like you who could use aid and comfort. Separated, you are vulnerable, susceptible to your nightmares' vicious attacks. Together, you are Legion, indomitable. There is only one way to deal with these nightmares. Join the Legion, pick up a plushie, and destroy them all. Dalton and Drake. All right. So I haven't read this super thoroughly, but I skimmed through it. So it says that you ought to have a plushie to play, but we are on a stream, so I'm not sure how we're going to make it work out since we're all like not in person. And yeah, the requirement of tabletop or other area free space. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to play this, but we can definitely go through the rule book. Here are some great examples of Nightcare size plushies. Look how cute! They are cute. All right, I'm going to zoom in a bit so it's easier to read. Table of contents. The graphics are really nice for this. I really enjoyed flipping through this rulebook earlier, and I'm enjoying looking at it now. They seem very clear. Also, I enjoy the choice of title font plus regular text font. Okay, attributes in Nightcare Legions are the numbers that drive the action forward and inform aspiring Nightcare Legionnaires on how their partners are performing any given task. So the impression I got is that stuffing is kind of like hit points. Speed, heart, power, and wit. Combat brief. In Nightcare Legions, Combat Nightcare Legions is about working together with your squad to take down the baddies. A single Nightcare isn't too powerful on its own, but with the power of friendship, nothing can stop you. This combat brief section lays out the basics of how combat works so that when you make your Nightcare, you'll have some idea of how you might like to build. So let's see. I see. So it's you go through this loop while within combat. Movement is approximated in inches in case you'd like to use a ruler instead. Hops are a fun abstract way of moving your Nightcare around, but feel free to use other methods. You know, this seems like it'd be a good VR game.
Oh, yeah.
Especially some sort of mixed reality.
Using inches as the movement measurement is kind of making me think Warhammer, but with plushies.
That's just funny to think about. Let's see. Combat takes place in the dream world where nightmares make their lairs when combat is engaged. The first step is to create an arena for your Nightcares to fight in. Yeah. Laying out obstacles. This could be anything laying around, small boxes, socks, pens, and pencils. So I don't believe we'll be able to play this on stream, but I'm enjoying going through the rulebook because this looks like it'd be something fun to play once we can get the whole gang together. Getting your stuffing beat out. Stuffing measures the amount of damage your Nightcare can receive before. Look at the special touch, like even the page numbering has the plushy silhouette. There's just a lot of care and love put into making this rulebook.
And no default font.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no default font.
It's actually a very nice font.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. So you've got some conditions. After battle, who gets to be the bad guys? Enemies,
But the
Nightcare
margins
Legion.
between the footer and some of the content. Not big enough on some pages.
Use a random intelligence profile.
blog.
To determine their actions in combat, each enemy has a list of movements and abilities in their profile with a dice associated. Either each player could take a turn rolling to determine which action is used, or one player can be the DM. I appreciate that, making the choice, because we've found before when playing like a DM-less game where supposedly everybody takes turns being the DM, that sometimes that can be confusing. That was something we found with Wide Awake in the Garden, where I feel like I probably would have appreciated that more if I'd gone through a single playthrough solely as a player first. So I like how this specifies that you could have a DM or you could kind of take turns controlling the enemies. Nightmare profile example. Oh yeah, I like Naga blah.
Important fact about the Naga blog. They say Naga blog.
That is important. I'm glad I know that. That's cute. Other things. Oh, look at these diagrams. I love it. Nightmares have a stuffing amount, just like Nightcares 2, but they are made of dreamy, wibbly wobbly meta substance, so their ability to continue fighting is measured in HP or hit points. So they're a little more rigidly defined. High ground, not just for memes. I love this. I love the suggestions, because it seems like really focused on letting you play in the space that you have. I would love to get an actual child to play this with. It seems like a good way, potentially for adults to introduce TTRPGs to kids. Sounds like it'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right, build a care. That's cute.
I do appreciate setting up a small arena using shipping boxes for different terrain.
Awesome. And going through the different parts of your plushie. I see. Oh, it's kind of like when you go to Build-A-Bear, you get to put a little heart inside your bear. Well, you got that here too. Soul heart. And these are cute. I love these graphics. It's a nice way to add, to highlight some things without being overwhelming. So this is a really, really detailed rulebook, so very nicely done. Bestiary of Nightmares. Schlippy Slime. This creepy slime is pretty slow, but it's super annoying, and it knows it. Just look at that face. Look at that motherfucker.
What a face.
We got Fluff Goblin. Small, agile, smelly. These little fluffy gobbos are bad news, especially in large numbers. Guard your ankles. Nitchlich. And yes, our friend the Nagablach. Nagablach. Monster tips. Sometimes monster will move in a way that doesn't make sense at first. Perhaps they are on high ground and require to move 10 hops. Will they take damage for that? Can they move off without flying? The answer is do what seems fun. I appreciate that. Don't stress over small stuff. Todacious? Todicus? Todicus! Oh, I'm Todicus. Anyway, Metanome. Metanomes are cursed with knowledge they shouldn't have. They know that they're inside a game, and this thought fills them with a sense of dread. Listen, don't think about it too much. They're fine. Look at them.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm curious. I see that we've got the developer in chat. If they made these graphics themselves,
like the Earthbound style actions that the Metanome has, where it wastes a turn just being overwhelmed.
Metanomes gain a 1d6 to their dice pool when they hear someone at the table laugh, they have an existential crisis, or they sense a legionnaire is committing a Nightcare to attack them. Okay. Well, so these are from an art pack or something I see, but they're very well picked. They're from Canva Premium, I see. This book comes with stats for 2 boss monsters, the Morblorb and the Schlippy Schleim Queen. I do love these names. The disapproving Queen of Slimes does not dirty her hands with battle. She directs her army of Schlippy Schleims to do everything for her with varying results. I see. Long Slime the Queen. Okay, and this is nice. There's a sample campaign here.
Oh, neat. With layouts too.
I dig it. I dig it. Now you got your character sheet. That's real cute. Laid out really nicely. I definitely appreciate like the mix of images, even though they're not like the most important part of a rule book, but helping and aiding and understanding. So I think they were all well selected. The graphics were well placed, well selected here for this rule book. So I appreciated that. This is super cute. So well done to the developer Dalton and Drake of this. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first game jam that the developer has participated in. This is some really impressive work for a first-time jammer. So very nicely done. I definitely enjoyed reading that. So let's see. I know. I wanted to see if we could return to Bloodshed and Cultivation, but we've gone through everything submitted to this jam. So why don't we... Actually, I'll first ask, are you guys feeling that? DH, were you able to find your notes? Are you, if y'all are interested in that, we'll take a break and come back and play that. If not, we can wrap this up. How are y'all feeling?
Yeah.
I'm good to go for the next one. Just need a small break.
Cool.
Maybe 10 minutes and I'll be good.
Yeah, well, why don't we, we'll take a 10-minute break and come back at 3:55 Central Standard Time and see if we can wrap up that campaign.
Okay.
So I'll see y'all then.
See you then.